Hi, Bob the Canadian here. For this English lesson, I thought I would ask you to tell me where you would like me to go, and then when I get there, teach a little bit of English. So on my YouTube community tab just a couple of minutes ago, I posted the question, where would you like me to go today to help you learn English? So I've got my phone here, and we're going to check for the first posting, and we're going to see where we are going to go first. It looks like we're going to go to a nursing home. So let's head out. I got my keys. I got my wallet. I hope I have my wallet. I got my phone, and I'm ready to hit the road to help you learn just a little bit more English. So we're at our first stop on this learning English adventure. The request was if I could go to a nursing home. So this is a nursing home or old age home in my local town. And an old age home or nursing home is a place where people go to live when they are older. Usually after they have retired, people will live in their own homes. When you're retired, it means that you're not working anymore. But at a certain point, when someone gets to a certain age, they will move into an old age home or a nursing home. Usually they do this when they need a little more care. Often in a nursing home or old age home, there will be a nurse that's there every day, and there will usually be a doctor that visits once a week. So that was the first thing. Let me take a look at my phone and figure out where the next place we're going is. So I've got my phone out. It looks like our next location is maybe go to a financial area with many buildings. Well, I can't go to a financial area with many buildings, but we can go to a bank. Let's go there next. So we're at our next location. My town doesn't have a big financial district with lots of big buildings, but it does have a bank. So you can see across the road here, this is one of two banks that are in my local town. There's also quite a bit of traffic going by as well, isn't there? This bank is one of the local branches of a bigger bank. So the Royal Bank of Canada is a very, very large bank. If we were to go in this bank, which we're not going to do because banks don't like cameras, in the entrance you would see that they have two bank machines. And if you go into the bank itself, past the initial doorway, you will see that there are several tellers working. It looks like the next location that you would like to go to is go to a nice park. We'll do that next. Let's jump in the van and head over there. So we're at our next location. We're at my town's local park. Now there are a couple of different kinds of parks in Canada. There are parks that towns have where kids can come and play on the playground. And if I spin around, I'm not sure you can see all of the soccer fields, but this park is primarily used for soccer or football, as you might say in your country. So we have parks where you can come and you can play on the playground, where you can come and play soccer, where you can come and play baseball. But we also have a different kind of park where you can go camping. Usually those parks are found way outside of our towns and cities. But this was the next location. This is a pretty big park. If you're wondering why it's empty, it's because it's the middle of the day. So most people are at work right now. If we were to come back tonight, there would be lots of people playing soccer here. So I got my phone out and I'm looking for our fourth location. We'll do 5 total, but this is number 4. Many people are asking to go to a lake or to go to a beach. So let's go find one of the Great Lakes. It'll either be Lake Ontario or Lake Erie, but I'm not going to tell you until we get there. Let's go. So we're at the lake, but I'm a little bit sad today because the pier is closed, so we can't walk out on the pier. And the other thing I'm sad about is normally you can see the CN Tower in Toronto. We are on the opposite side of Lake Ontario from Toronto, and normally you can see clear across the lake, and you can see the CN Tower. And I know some of you wanted to see that. So it's a little bit foggy, it's a little bit hazy, and you can't really see the lake too well, but I will try to hold my camera so that you can have a little bit of a look at Lake Ontario. You can see a lighthouse over there, and in the distance you can see the shoreline. So Lake Ontario is one of the Great Lakes. There are 5 Great Lakes, and Lake Ontario is one of the lakes that is really close to my house. The other lake being Lake Erie. So anyways, there you go. Some of you wanted to see Lake Ontario. I think we have one more stop on this trip, and I think it might be Tim Hortons. A lot of you have asked to see a Tim Hortons, so let's go to one. Maybe I'll buy a coffee, and maybe I'll buy a donut. So you heard me say Tim Hortons, and you might be wondering, what is Tim Hortons? Well, behind me you see a Tim Hortons coffee shop. It is one of the most popular coffee shops in Canada. Almost every town in Canada has a Tim Hortons. They have really good coffee and they have really good donuts. I think we should go in and buy one of each. What do you think? So a lot of people who have visited Canada or used to live in Canada will miss Tim Hortons. So it doesn't surprise me that it is the most requested place that I visit today. Many people who move overseas will miss their Timmies or their Tim Hortons. So let's go in and give them a reminder of what it's like.
And I don't want to be disrespectful to the section.
Yeah, could I get a small decaf coffee and a chocolate dip? No. Oh, one sugar, please. And a chocolate dip donut.
Anything else?
No, that's everything. I'm just waiting. Thank you very much. So, I got what I needed. It should be fun to eat in a little bit. That door's a little squeaky. So, that was a fun trip. I have my Timmies, I have a donut, and I have a coffee. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned a little bit of English during this video. I think I visited 5 places, and I may have forgotten to explain enough English for you to have a worthwhile English lesson. But anyways, Bob the Canadian here. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it has helped you learn a little bit more English, and I hope you have a great day. And I'm going to spend some time now drinking my Tim Hortons coffee and eating my Tim Hortons donut.